Hello everyone, I hope you're having a great day today. So today we are doing a base game plus seasons build, so we're kind of using all the new objects, which we didn't have that many for building. We had a few wallpapers, a few new curtains and rugs and stuff, and a few good gameplay objects as well. So the actual house itself turned out a really traditional sort of house, and it looks like it could fit in quite well in Granite Falls, but it also kind of fits in here nicely in, I think it was Newcrest I put this in, but I started building in summer because I wanted to test out a bit about how all the gameplay stuff actually works. And this fence is actually not from the base game, it's from Get Together, so I apologise for that. I didn't realise it had unchecked my little search thing as it does all the time, and that one is actually a Get Together fence, and that is the only object that is actually not base game or seasons. And tried to do some interesting sort of features on the side of the house as well, because I didn't want it to be a box or anything, so kind of try to do some interesting stuff. But in the kitchen I actually forgot that I had to like cut out window bits, so it kind of is kind of hidden away. And I quite like the new wallpapers and seasons. I like the stone texture, and everything's super cheap as well. The windows and doors, the doors especially, are like one of the cheapest doors in game. And we also make a little greenhouse as well, which we have to because I am having a lot of fun using glass roofs and stuff. I think Seasons has been a really great addition to The Sims itself. It's really brought sort of loads of new gameplay stuff, especially as each sort of season you have to change up your style and stuff and adapt to what's going on. When I was playing through, I had like new sort of events pop up. I had the lottery, and I created like a barbecue thing as well, which was super fun, and kind of got everyone together and had a lot of nice like interactions with each other. They did start singing like really random songs all the time, and I didn't know whether when it was raining and stuff, some of my Sims were getting wet when they were indoors, which was quite odd, but I don't know whether that was because it wasn't recognising some of the rooms or something like that, but I have no idea why that was happening. So inside we have a big living area, and we have quite a big entrance area as well, because there was a lot of new, like the new umbrellas and the new stands and stuff, so I kind of wanted to make that a feature. And then we've got a sort of activities room, which we have the new scout board in, which I started to play around with a bit, but didn't spend that long on actually finding out the mechanics and stuff of that. I just understand that it's you do like things. I started raking the leaves, and I managed to get myself a badge for one of the children, and there's also, I think there's quite a few of them. They kind of go to their little meeting on the weekends and stuff, so that's quite nice if you want to get the kids out of your house and stuff. And this house has quite a lot of sort of seasonal colours in it, but just by accident. I kind of wanted to keep some colour but also not have the trim on it, because the trim was looking a bit weird with the windows and stuff, because I wanted to make the windows sort of a feature, so I've kind of gone for some plain wallpapers. But this room is sort of a mauve sort of room that kind of reflects like autumn time, and then we have the dining room, which is all green, and then we have the kitchen that's kind of a summery theme, and then the master bedroom is really like orange and stuff, so it reflects the seasons and stuff in the house itself. But I quite like this purple sort of living area, and using the two different seating options as well. And the new bookshelves I really love. They come in all you can scale them up and down really well, and it also somehow I could put stuff on the top of the smallest one but not on the thingy. So imagine when I scaled it down, one of the sort of placement things was actually in the right place for the top of the bookshelf. And we've got some really cool modern stuff and then some more traditional stuff, so it's great for mixing up the different styles. I also particularly like the new bathroom set because that is super cool and super stylish as well. So in the foyer we've got the new sort of coat hanger shoe rack thing. I think that object is really nice and industrial as well, and kind of fits well with the umbrella stand. And we have quite a few new bay windows, and I've made sure to put a load of fireplaces in because I find that you don't actually have to have the thermostat on if you have a fireplace in. They just keep themselves warm in by the fire as well. And this is the little skill building room. So we've got the llama, we've got the badge board, we've got the woodworking table, and I kind of repeat using the rug, the really big sort of puddle rug everywhere, because it comes in some really great swatches, and there's quite a lot of different things you can do with it. And I found some good swatches on the long rug as well. It comes in some nice blues and yellows, I think, the stripy one, which is really nice. And this is the dining room, and I kind of wanted to use this table because it's got the sort of legs on the end. I didn't want to put sort of seats there because technically you wouldn't be able to use the end bits because you wouldn't be able to sit in, but I had to in the end because it looked a bit weird. I got rudely interrupted because they're trying to deliver something to next door and they're not in, so we are not answering the door either. But then we're moving on to the kitchen, so I kind of thought we'd go a bit more traditional. We used the stone from the outside and match it with this nice bright yellow, pastel yellow, and use some of the dark counters as well, just to add sort of a more homely, sort of traditional feel to it. And actually, where I've placed the ovens at the moment, they don't actually work for some reason, even though they're completely accessible and stuff. I think because they're placed on a weird part of the tile, it kind of doesn't recognize them. So if you have any trouble, like I had trouble with the toddler bed as well for no reason, there wasn't anything blocking it, they just didn't want to use the bed. So just putting in a few items. I don't really over decorate the house because I thought as each season comes along, then you'd decorate the house sort of as and when you wanted it. And we have a little breakfast table in here as well, just so they can have a less formal dining. And when I was playing this, I actually added in one of the laundry day ones, the big round one, because I expanded the family, so I kind of needed some small room to sit on. And I do love that painting. I've used it in various different colorways and patterns and stuff throughout the house. I think it fits in very nicely, and it's got a cool sort of different sections to it, so it makes an interesting wall painting. And I do love the new object with all the hanging plants and stuff on it. That looks super cool when it's in a greenhouse or when it's outside, like on the balcony here. We've just put a barbecue, a few seating, and we've got some outdoor eating areas as well. And then we had to add in a kiddie pool and the new swing and the climbing frame as well, but I was having a hard time trying to fit in where I wanted them all to go. And obviously we've got a load of gardening stuff as well because they've given that a big overhaul. So if you are into gardening, I did quite a bit of gardening in my last Let's Play, and I want to expand a bit more of that in the new season's version of the Let's Play, which I'll probably link down below if you fancy watching that. We're doing a bit more of a story sort of holiday event type of let's play. So we're going to have lots of things like bonfire night and Halloween and Easter, with Easter egg hunting, and sort of trying to make it more gameplay, family and friends orientated, and try and build some more characters and stuff. So I think that's going to be fun. And then in the little greenhouse I put some bees, which I always manage to get them enraged. I don't know how you look after bees. I don't think anyone does at the moment. I managed to get them calm like twice, and then they just ended up being enraged constantly. I think because you like take their honey, you have to like wait for ages for them to calm down. So this is the master bedroom, so we're using a bit more ornate furniture in here, and that space was kind of wanting to put one of the built-in wardrobes from Get Together in there, so I kind of just mushed in some of the base game ones. So, and we're using bright yellow curtains and stuff in here, and I make a little custom vanity table in the window because I thought that'd be quite nice, and just put one of the standing mirrors through the new table as well. And it's very, very autumnable in here, because I can't say that word for anything. I'm going to put some seating, and this one's got a ensuite bathroom as well, just in the corner. And then this is the girls' bedroom, so this could be for a teen or older child. I kind of wanted to use the new 4-poster single bed, which looks super nice. We've got this nice sort of dusky dark pink as well, and then putting a little seating area in the window, and just a few desks and cards and stuff from friends, and it turned out really like nice room. I kind of added in the new craft table as well, which was super cool. They make different crafts every season, and you can use that as a free way to decorate your house, and that was quite cool. And each sort of time you do it, they come up with a different thing. So one of the girl made a little garland of like balloons and stuff for the summer, and then when it was turned into autumn, I got the boy to make something, and he made a little long dangling sort of decoration, which is quite nice that they mix it up every time you try and make something. And then this is kind of a older teens bedroom, so we're going for a lot darker colours. We're going for the other bed as well. I do like the new beds. They're nice and quilty and look really warm and sort of cozy, and they've got a bit more realism to the covers and stuff. And we don't add too much into this room. It's kind of a very standard sort of room, and with a hint of personality, but it's kind of building that up through the gifts and sort of activities that you end up doing. So I've got a room for a child, a teen, and a toddler as well. So this is quite a big room, so obviously I filled it with a lot of the toys and all the things that you need to look after your toddler. I know toddlers can't do too much with the season stuff. I know they've got the new kiddie pool, but they can't take part in many of the sort of holiday activities and stuff. I know you can get them to help you make snowmen and all sorts of stuff like that, but it was frustrating me playing with the toddler because it kept glitching out and stuff. My game is quite laggy after having the seasons, and especially when it's at summer was alright. In winter time, it kind of, when it's snowing a lot, it kind of lags out my game and takes ages to load up. But obviously they've put a lot of detail in it, and this is kind of a office / storage room. I didn't want to make another bedroom, so I kind of put in a room, or kind of this would be your attic sort of area where you keep all your Christmas trees and Christmas decorations and seasonal stuff, so you don't have to keep buying it each year. And I probably should have tried making a little loft area so they could pop it up here. And I was just going to finish off the landing area, and I think that rug just there is probably my new favorite rug. It's a lovely combination of colors, and I didn't put too too much stuff in the hallway. We just got chess table and stuff, and then we go onto the bathroom with the new lovely bathroom set. I do like the set, and they all work really nicely together, and it was quite nice to have a smaller sink as well, and a new cupboard that kind of matches all together really nicely, and they work really well as a set as well. I think that's quite nice. I do particularly like the bath. It'd be quite nice to have seen it without the little trim, and just adding in the new wall lights as well, because they are super industrial but also quite traditional as well if you use them as sort of beams in the house. And then we're just going to finish off a bit by doing some landscaping, kind of adding in a lot of plants. At the moment we've got the birch trees from Cats and Dogs, and then I realised, and I was like, no, these are not base game trees, and changed them out for the base game birch trees, so you don't have to worry about that, only about the fence. And we have a little driveway as well, because I thought that would be quite nice. I did try selling my honey in the driveway using the table, but people were kind of just coming into my house for some reason. I don't know whether that's a glitch or not, or whether there's always part of it. I've never done a proper yard sale. I've done a painting one before, but not a thing. I think it might be because the front door is at the side of the lot, whereas the front of the lot is the one facing the other part of the road. And then we're just going to add some lighting about the place, but it looks quite lit up at night. Just adding in some festival lights and some posts as well, just to brighten it up a bit. And here are the screenshots. So I hope you enjoyed this build and enjoying playing Seasons as well. And if you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a like, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye.